basically, I want you guys to choose a room in the house to create this room interior, your favorite room in the house, okay? It could be a bathroom, it could be the living room, the entertainment room, the library, the kitchen, any room. And this is where you will demonstrate your creativity, okay? Now remember, this is your project, this is your assignment. So you put as much effort into it as you know, basically more effort, the better the grade, okay? And also, don't forget, if you're actually doing the perspective right. I mean, that's basic, okay? Perspective has to be correct, and the amount of effort and detail also determines the grade, okay? So, because there's we don't have class next Friday due to Lincoln's birthday, yes, I have two perspective drawings. One, I said, just outline, just contour, which is outline. And the other, you will start off with a contour or an outline, and you will render it or shape it. Okay, do some shading. Okay, now I would really like for you guys to create this room, design it. Okay, I don't want you guys to be looking at an actual existing room in your house or building or whatever apartment. Make it up. Okay? So that's what makes this project a little bit more fun, is when you start, getting creative with it and designing it yourself. Okay, so now the next thing is we're going to fill it up with stuff. Generally, what I demo on is like some kind of living space, a living room or whatnot. Okay? And what should we draw? What do we usually see in a living room? A couch. But how about something a little bit more basic?
TV.
Wow, really? TV? Okay. How about a door? All right.
That would be great.
Okay.
Too.
So let's, see how we could get into this room. And a window. There you go. So first things first is, just the bare essentials on TV. All right. The TV is the bare essentials. All right. So first of all, in order to create a door, we're going to just draw a straight line to what we could call the ground. This would be a ground plane. Okay, just like that. And on opposite ends, there's points. This line is already going to the vanishing point, so we don't have to worry about that one. But we do have to worry about this one. So we're just going to line up these 2 points like so. You guys all see that? Make sure you're all with me. See that from that point to the what? To the vanishing point. Always lines that are going back in space are always lining up with the vanishing. Okay? Taking that down, I would say single door, not double door. Okay? It's a humble abode. Keep it a single door. And I'm saying, okay, that's about how thick a door should be. Let's just call it right there. Then, I'm going to bring that down to the ground line. Okay? I want to reiterate, because sometimes sometimes ground control doesn't deliver its message quite effectively to those students still in a galaxy far, far away. So y'all with me? From this point, this is ground control, yeah? To the vanishing point.
Bob?
Yes?
On our homework, do you want us to leave like the dotted line?
No.
No? Leave that.
No, I'll check it, and I could tell if you use it or not, okay? So, definitely use it, okay? I know I'm going real slow and methodical, but I just want to make sure that everybody is on the same page, so to speak, okay? Door. Would be a good idea to have some kind of door knob. How about some decorations on that door? I don't know, it's up to you. I leave up to you, okay? But if you are, let's say I want a little arch on my door, kind of like a, you wouldn't call it a peephole, you call it a, what would you call it? A peep arch. I don't know.
Are you talking about like
Yeah, so are you gonna teach me something? What is it called? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The little arch window thing. Alright? Same thing. I'm using perspective. Okay? I want to find my center. Okay, the center line, or where that arch is at the peak, at the highest point. How do I do that? Let me magnify. Okay? Let's say that that's my arch. Or let's just say simply that I want to create an arch. How do I find my center? Anyone? No one? You do this. You cross it. Where those lines intersect, that's going to be my center. And you just draw a straight line up. Now remember, it's in perspective, okay? So, now to freehand the arch. This is really a construction of an arch because I did all this line work, okay? All these training wheels, all these guiding lines to get to my center. My center is important because that's where the top of the arch meets. Okay? Does that make sense? And in very much the same way, that's basically how you can create a circle as well by doing a square. Okay? So essentially that's what's going to happen here. I'm just going to freehand that little arch. Okay? Alright, now a window. Okay? Well, that looks like a window already, so let's just pretend that it's like over here. Okay? Alright, I'll try. where do these 2 points go to?
Middle.
So the ground control to the
Middle, whatever.
They don't have to go all the way to the vanishing point. Okay? All I ask is that they don't pass this line, or else what it'll look like. That it's going through. If my window was all the way over here, it would look like what?
Wouldn't it break the dimension?
A wraparound window, or it's breaking the dimension. Yeah, it's a window that's going back and into another dimension. Yeah, passing the wall. So, okay, a wraparound window. Yeah, it's kind of like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Wraparound window. Maybe you would see something like that. But other than that, let's just keep it real. Shows a better words myself.
I know.
Okay. All right. Now we could also find the center. And then the center of this, you basically just measure. Oh, what, 7 inches, 3.5? Okay, I could divide too. All right. So lining this point in the middle with the vanishing point. Okay. Maybe I want to erase these lines I don't need. I could go to, through more detail, but this is just for you guys to get an idea. How about a bookshelf? How would you start off drawing a bookshelf? Who would like to attempt to draw a bookshelf? Floor is open. Bookshelf. You want to try? Your 18 by 24 hat. Okay? I'll be signing autographs after class too. All right. What are you taking pictures for? Are you taking video? To do the outline on one side and the shaded one on the back. I'm all for saving trees and all, but not that much. Okay, you're going to do it on separate sheets. Separate sheets. Okay? Trust me, you're going to have lots of sheets left over. You're going to have enough. Yeah.
This is the 18 by 22.
24. Wake up. Ground control. 24. 18 by 24. And she arranged the shelving it's kind of irregular. Larger books on the bottom, smaller books up here. Okay, but boss, what if I want to make my shelves all equidistant, all the same size? All you have to do is, on your ruler, measure them, little notches. Let's say an inch. 1, 2, 3. That's how you would do it. Okay? Just letting you guys know so that you know. Now, for a regular bookshelf, let's say we want to do a regular bookshelf that you buy from the store that's just rectangle shape and you put it in the room. what would we start off with? Rectangle. Hey, but very good try. Good. I mean, that was good. Hey, all right. All right. Good. All right. Vanishing point. There's our rectangle. I'll erase this so you guys, it's not made out of glass. Not anymore. No more squares made out of glass. Okay? So there's our points that are going where? Vanishing. I'm not going all the way because there's just no need. There's no need to go all the way. So I'll just stop right there. Probably as many books as I own. All right. Let's not make it a library. Okay, right there. That's it. That's the basic shape. Again, it's a rectangle in perspective. An opaque rectangle. Okay? Meaning it's not see-through. Alright, so now I'm going to measure this out, and I want my shelving to be equally spaced, so I'm going to space it. For this one, it happens to be every 2 inches, approximately 2 inches. So these points on this line, guess where they're going? To the vanishing point, yes. Lining those up every single time, all the way to the end of the bookshelf. Alright? Now, it would probably be a good idea to draw a straight line, real soft, from there all the way down to the bookshelf. Because there's going to be depth in that bookshelf, so you know where to stop when you come in and draw those lines. Okay? So these lines that are going back, they're going to be straight lines, straight horizontal lines that go back and meet up with this line right here. This line, just so you know, is the back corner of the bookshelf. Okay? On most of these down here, you're not gonna, the shelves are gonna be overlapping, so you probably might not go all the way back. But that's essentially what's going on. Okay. feel free to come up closer, check out what's going on. It's a little bit difficult to read what is actually going on in chalk. So that's how you would create a bookshelf. Or, more organic. Okay, both. Because what do we have in this room? We have not only geometric objects, but organic ones as well. Okay? So, yes, you're going to start off with a geometric form, or cover, or shell. Okay? But, just like this. But you're going to be creating the organic form. Okay? So this is how you should start with a box, yes? But if you want to do like something like a curve or whatever, then just use a little bit of visual thinking. Because what is the side view of a couch? A what? A what?
A rectangle?
Close. What letter does it look like? An L shape. Okay? The side view of a couch. Okay? Sorry, I should have said that. Side view of a couch. Side view of a couch. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to erase all that, I know that, so that it can be a lot clearer what's going on with the couch. Okay? Now, we've got all these points. Is there enough memory in there? Yeah? Wow, like how many gigs?
16.
Whoa, that's a lot. You should have told me you were going to do that. I could have been like, I don't know. We could have done a video or something.
Okay.
You don't want extra credit.
What?
I guess you don't want extra credit.
Okay.
No, but seriously, the reason why I bring it up is because sometimes students are too shy to admit that, they're still not getting 1-point perspective. And it would be a lot easier.
This one.
It would be a lot easier to create a video like this and post it up on YouTube for future reference. That's what I intend to do one day. I will say this, I do have a lot of demo videos that I've created over time, just not like in a lecture sense. One day. Maybe a student will help me.
I'll help you.
60 gigs of memory.
No, I said 16.
Oh,
I didn't say 60.
never mind that.
Sorry. But I have a camcorder, so.
All right. So are you seeing where this is going? So you guys probably won't be doing a lot of practice. Okay, so now I think that couch is long enough there. That's where. Okay? All right, yay, we got our couch. But one of you might ask, but boss, that doesn't look very comfortable. Okay, well, yeah, obviously. So that's where I was talking about starting off with, basic square or geometric shape. And then you start, giving it a little pad, making it a little bit more homey, giving it some feet, a little bit more curve. You start off with a box, but then that's an armrest. Of course, we have to do that to the other side. What a nice love seat. Hot pink metallic leather love seat with massage therapy. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Good. No, these aren't speakers or buttons. A cushion or two, maybe some tassels. In a bright mauve, purplish color. No. Absolutely not. And I'm not kidding. Because you're not going to have enough for your final. And that's where we're going to be using our color in our final portraits. And if you want to get a glimpse of the final, you can stroll down the hallway, if you haven't done so already, and you'll see some of the final projects for Art 130, the hand-drawing ones. Okay? Those are those portraits that you see in color pencil. Those are the finals for this class, so you get an idea. Okay? All right. Okay. So how about the boss? How about if I want to do like a ceiling fan? Okay. All right. Well, this is how you do it. Draw the line first. Points are going where?
To the middle. Okay, we're going to create a box. Okay. Now we're going to find the center. From the center, that's where our, the wings on the fan, that's where they're going to stem off of, like a little propeller. Okay? But it's not going to be shaped, it's not going to be flat like this facing you. It's not going to be shaped like a what? not going to be a circle. Where would you see a circle like that? What view? Looking straight up at a fan, this is what you would see. Okay? It wouldn't be a circle, it would be a what? Who said it? An ellipse. Very good. Okay? An ellipse, which is, let's say, UFO shape. Is it two L's? Ellipse?
Yeah.
I should know by now. Ellipse. Confirm, someone confirm my spelling of the ellipse. I just want to make sure that I got that right. Not to be, it's one L.
No. It's too old.
Sorry.
Why does it matter?
Why does it matter? Does it matter? All right. Ellipse. Not to be confused with eclipse. All right, so I'm going to draw it out. Draw out the fan. The arms, or I think they call them asps. Don't they call them asps?
Oh.
Asps. The ass of the fan. The ass of the fan.
Nice ass, like, oh.
The fan's ass. All right. Okay, and maybe something that, like a little light. Hands down. Something like that. So it's all this construction, okay? All this construction to create, you know, that simple shape, okay? But it's all using perspective, okay? What about a lamp, okay? Same thing. Now, you can save yourself a lot of trouble constructing that and possibly just freehand an ellipse, okay? So that's also part of your assignment, if I recall correctly. Let's see. What does it say? Okay, so here it is. Okay, so one is to, first of all, get materials by next Friday. And I do mean next Friday, because so that you is a page, fill up a page of freehand